something for me.
Mm-hmm. So now, again, each situation I like to play both sides so that we can see that there's never a right side and a wrong side. There are just two people in a situation, and each one of them can change the outcome depending on how they respond. So let's start at the top, and this time you're going to try to stretch.
Okay.
Despite the sheepishness.
Okay. Okay.
So I got the babysitter, and we're all clear for the theatre this evening.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to the theater this evening. I'm busy tonight.
We talked about this yesterday right here. I said I had tickets. Was it okay with you? And you said yes. You know. So, what is this?
I'm feeling a little bit scared because I really don't know what you're talking about, and I just would like to have some understanding between us in this conversation.
Well, I'm not trying to be scary, but I'm just saying that, you know, you were sitting here and said yes, and so I went ahead and made the plans, you know.
So okay. I'd like to pause for a moment because I want to check something out. What happened is that Itzel expressed what was going on for her, mm-hmm. instead of just reacting to you. Mm-hmm. And I'm curious whether that had any effect of softening you, even a little bit.
Softening is not the word, but it slowed me down.
It slowed you down.
That's what I would say. Mm-hmm. And it made me kind of pay attention mm-hmm. in a slightly different way, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I want to bring out another point, which is, to me it looked like there was a lot of intense energy there. And I wasn't confident that he would be in a position to fully hear what you were saying about being scared.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if you have a sense that you can just capture that intense energy first and reflect it to him before saying anything about yourself, even if you don't know what he's talking about. You can see what's going on for him without knowing. Often we confuse agreeing with someone with understanding, as if the fact is what matters, where really what matters is just what goes on underneath. So you may not know what he's talking about, but do you have a sense of what's going on for him?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of emotion there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are you up for trying to see if you can connect with him through that?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what's the story? You said yes, and now you're saying no.
Wow, you seem really angry right now.
Well, I am pretty angry. Yeah, I was looking forward to it, you know? Like, I got the kids thing organized so we could go. I mean,
yeah,
it's frustrating.
You put a lot of time and effort into getting this plan together, and I just didn't take it as seriously or put it as importantly as you would have liked.
That's what it sounds like.
So I would like to pause this again, because what I saw Itzel doing right now is something that often happens when people just begin learning to apply these principles, which is you make yourself the cause of his feelings. And if you make yourself the cause of his feelings, it's going to fuel the flame of his anger rather than take it away. So instead of thinking of you as the cause of his feelings, just stick with the cause of his feelings being inside of him. His feelings are connected to what's important to him, what it is that he wants. Do you have a sense of what he wants?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wants to go to the theater.
Is that why he's angry?
No. I think he's angry because he wants to be heard.
Try it out.
Okay. So, are you angry because you want to be heard and understood?
I think I'm angry just because I'm, you know, because this has happened before, and I thought that we'd worked it out before, you know, so that it wouldn't happen again, and just the fact that it's happening again, I don't know how to stop this misunderstanding thing happening between us.
Right. So you want some development in this area. You want to see some movement.
Right.
Yeah. So now I have a sense that they're together. Do you feel more together now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just from getting to the heart of what the anger is.
Yeah.
And once you're together, you're well on your way towards resolving the situation.
Great.
Anything else either one of you would like to add about this?
No, not right now. I'm glad that we're well on the way to resolving the situation.
Yes, it's about time.
What I mean by resolving is not necessarily fixing the problem, the big problem, but resolving the disconnection in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the relationship happens one conversation at a time.
Mm-hmm.
This conversation is the relationship.
Yeah.
Going to the theater, not going to the theater is a problem, and you resolve this one, some other one will come up. But if you have the tools to work out these misunderstandings in the moment, then you're building more and more trust between you.
Great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hope you work it out, and I hope you manage to get to the theater tonight. Except I don't know how you'll do that when you're on the TV, but we'll figure it out.
Magic of television land.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to remind you that if you still want to join the call, the program, you can still call us. And right now I want to move to another situation. We have two sisters here.
So Sigal, I'm wondering about giving like a tip to the nursing home because they did such a great job of taking care of Mom, and I would really like to express our appreciation, by giving them some of the money from the estate.
You want to tip the nursing home from what we're getting from the estate money from Mom? We don't have that much money that we're getting. You always want to tip everybody, Annie. I can't do that. I can't just give away my money like you can, okay? So if you want to do it, just do it from your half.
Wow, I'm just kind of shocked at how strongly you're responding. I just didn't expect this to be the way you were going to respond, and I'm just I want to just like collect myself here for a moment. Really getting, you don't want to do this.
No, I don't want to do it. It's like the time you gave away all of our Halloween candy without asking me. I don't want to give away everything.
So I want to pause for a second. I'm guessing that you have integrated the skills so much that you're using them even before being asked to use them.
Oh, I forgot to be the jackal.
So,
and that was the most fun part too.
So I'd like to just then point out what you were trying to do.
Okay.
Is to give yourself an opportunity to digest what is happening and then pay attention to her.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was making it hard on her to do that.
You were making it hard on her to do that?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make it a little easier for her, or do you want to see if you can respond to the hard part?
Go ahead and respond.
So, I'm wondering if you're just really wanting to be considered and wanting some choice about what we do with this money.
Yes, especially since I'm in a dire situation right now.
Mm.
You know that. I can't believe you asked me if I wanted to do that, considering what we've been talking about all day long. And
So it's it's really hugely sad for you. I'm guessing that I am asking for this because you're so wanting to be known for your situation and considered for what's going to work for you.
yeah, I just can't do it. And I'm surprised that you asked me.
So I want to pause for a second because my sense is that even though you're still holding the same position,
Mm-hmm.
there's more space inside. There's a little.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a lot of softening.
Yeah.
Do you know what created the softening?
Well, she just kept creating. She just kept asking me what was going on for me. So it wasn't like I had to fight anything.
Yeah, exactly. When you have nothing to fight, you have nothing to fight. Then you can just be with what is true.
Yeah, and I was still upset, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
at her anymore. There was a space for that upsetness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how are you feeling?